the 21-second countdown that will help you get rid of your anxiety fast and now. So the information I'm getting from is called Panic Away, which is a DVD that can be found in the link description below. Other than that, if you would like to get your anxiety or know a small and a very effective tip that I found that helped me with my anxiety, follow this technique and hopefully it helps you. So here it is.
Second countdown is the first part of the 21-7 technique and deals specifically with stopping panic attacks. It's comprised of 4 simple steps. Those steps are observe, embrace, demand more, and trust. What you'll be learning here is how to bring those 4 steps into a simple 21-second countdown that you can do anytime, anywhere. After that, we'll look at the 7-minute exercise, which is designed to reduce general anxiety. When the bodily sensations you associate with a panic attack become apparent, begin by observing the sensations as they increase in intensity. It often begins with an unusual sensation that then triggers a worry. It could be a worry of a heart problem, lack of air, losing control. Whatever the sensation is, do not try and suppress or run from the feelings. Allow all the sensations, regardless of how unpleasant they are, to move freely around your body. Now, embrace the fear as it rises within you. Mentally send it a short message telling it that you're glad it's come to visit and you're giving it a warm welcome. The anxiety you feel is not your enemy. It is just misguided, doing the only thing it knows to protect you. Accept the uncomfortable experience. Try your best to genuinely welcome and embrace the anxiety and sensations with open arms, and make no effort to hide from it or push it away. You're embracing it all. Change how you perceive the anxiety from something scary to something harmless. You can do this by giving it cartoon characteristics, like a small child throwing a tantrum or a duck with big feet. Imagine it is telling you about all the terrible things that could happen in a squeaky cartoon voice. It's hard to take seriously when you imagine it this way. There will come a point when you can embrace the anxiety to an extent, and then it will feel too much. You may start to feel like retreating to safety. This is understandable because the bodily sensations can often be very uncomfortable. However, this is the vital point in the process. It signals the moment to do something very counterintuitive. At this moment, when you feel you could not continue observing and embracing the strong sensations, demand more. Tell the anxiety in a firm way that you are not going to waste any more time with it, and that it has 21 seconds to deliver on its threats. 21 seconds to do its worst. You're not telling your anxiety this, but demanding it. 21 seconds to get as bad as it's going to get. But if after 21 seconds and nothing has happened, it must stop the idle threats. So whatever the issue is that you fear, it must happen within that 21-second time frame. If your heart is going to explode, then it has 21 seconds to do so. If you're going to stop breathing, then 21 seconds to do so. If you're going to faint or lose control, 21 seconds, but absolutely no more time than that. By setting a specific time frame, you turn the table and establish clear boundaries of control. You know there is really nothing to fear, and you decide now to call anxiety's bluff with this countdown. This works because it places you in a position of power and control, instead of getting led around by the anxiety all day long, waiting for an attack. You say to yourself, I'm not going to waste any more energy worrying about this. I've had enough. I'm going to be generous and give this 21 seconds, but after 21 seconds are up and nothing has happened, then I'm sorry, but the opportunity has officially passed. Now start counting down from 21, but nice and slowly. Don't rattle it off as fast as you can. Really tease it out like you did when you were a child playing a game and you never wanted to reach 0. Teasing it out is key because it allows you to feel really generous. You are giving the anxiety every chance to deliver on its idle threats. So you begin 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Come on, anxiety, bring it on, do your worst. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Where is it? I'm waiting. I'm running out of time here. Now, when you get down to the last few numbers, break them into fractions to really draw it out. So you go 5, 4, 3, 2 3/4, 2 1/2, 2. I'm really trying to help you here, anxiety. 1 3/4, 1 1/2. Come on, where is it? Last chance. 1, 0. Sorry, too late. That's it, we're out of time. By not rushing through the countdown, you will feel your confidence soar because you are demonstrating real control and authority in a situation that normally controls you. You've been as generous as you could be with your time, but it has become very apparent that this has all been a false alarm. Facing the anxiety in this way leaves you with a strong feeling of trust, that you are really safe and not in danger. Really learn to trust that you are safe. It's true, you demanded that the sensation you feared most should do their worst and nothing. You are still alive and well and in one piece. You can feel really good because you have shattered the illusion of a threat that was hanging over you. You have discovered the switch to turn the false alarm off. A 21-second countdown to turn off the false alarm and diffuse the sense of threat. Do the countdown as often as you feel the need. If after the first time you still feel nervous about a panic attack, you can repeat the exercise straight away until you feel confident the threat has been diffused. Some people will only need to do it for a few minutes. Others may have to practice it on a more regular basis, maybe in different situations, to really feel confident and secure within themselves again. By the way, if you're not comfortable for whatever reason with doing a countdown, you can implement this technique equally well by simply going through the 4 steps in your own time. Again, those 4 crucial steps are observe, embrace, demand more, and then trust. Before we finish, I want to mention the importance of humor and playfulness when doing this technique. Bringing in a sense of playfulness really enhances its effectiveness. For example, you can joke with the anxiety as you speak to it, and be very comical when you are counting down. As mentioned before, you can also visualize the anxiety as a harmless cartoon character, which helps to change the way you perceive the anxiety. Humor is a great way to detach yourself from an oppressive feeling and to rise above it. By bringing humor into play here, you start to lighten the gravity of the anxiety. Good, so that in essence is the 21-second countdown.
Alright, so that's a little part of the Panic Away DVD that I wanted to share with you. I'm probably going to title this video, Get Rid of Your Panic Away Fast, or something like that. So if you're here and you found that helpful, and you're perhaps having some sort of anxiety, I'd love to hear from your comments below if this helped you. Also, if you want more information on Panic Away, there's a link in the description box below, and you can check that out. I highly recommend it. This is just one part of the DVD. There's much more techniques and strategies there to help eliminate your anxiety. This is just one strategy that I wanted to share with those who suffer from anxiety because I found it very helpful to myself. Alright, so please comment, and thanks for watching. Take care.